Okay, here I go. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of 60 Formula. Hope you're doing well today. You're probably wondering where I've been in terms of the channel, because I have not posted a lot in the last month or two. You've seen very little of Britney Spears and Kila, and you may have even seen a totally different dog entirely, which I know a lot of you have kind of been arguing in the comments about, but we're gonna address that today. So first things first, this is Linda. She is my fiance, and we're gonna talk about that a little bit today too, and it's going to explain kind of where I've been and the transition and the change of the channel, why I haven't posted as much, and why you've seen snow in the videos, because I know a lot of you know that I live in Florida. I'll start off by saying, starting in January of this year, my life did a big change. That's because I met Linda. And me and Linda started dating like at the tail end of last year, which was 2002. We started talking in 2022, not 2002. Sorry, too many twos in that year for me to keep track of, so 2022. We were talking every single day, and I decided I was gonna hop on a plane and go and meet her. Now, the thing about meeting Linda was that I live in Florida and she lives in Sweden. And if you know where those two places are, they're kind of far from each other. I had to get on a plane and basically fly over the ocean across the world to hang out with her, which was fine and very, very fun because it brought an entire new list of things that I've never experienced or seen before, and that's part of like the big adventure that I've been on recently. Let's go back, and I'll start in January of this year, which is when I flew to Sweden for the first time. It was on January 21st. Or 22nd. I think it was 21st. And I got on a plane from Jacksonville, Florida. Some of you might know this already because I did post a few shorts about it on the channel, just kind of explaining this, but I know a lot of you don't watch the shorts too much, so it was easy to miss. So I flew to Sweden and I met Linda, and we basically instantly fell in love. We started doing all sorts of things. First and foremost, introducing the country to me, and I met her dog and her daughter, a bunch of really new experiences that were happening, and thus that's why I didn't film that much. I also didn't have Britney Spears or Kila with me. I didn't take them. I didn't have them to film while I was kind of doing this journey. Now, a lot of you have asked, like, who's watching the dogs? Like, are they okay? Are you just leaving them home by themselves? There's always been somebody watching Kila and Britney Spears, someone that I trust or hired to go and make sure that they're always doing well and getting food and hanging out with people, and they're fine. In case you were worried about that, you don't have to worry. Now, when I came here, I did start filming Akira, which is Linda's dog. So how about you tell us a little bit about how you met Akira, where you got her, and some of the experiences that you've had with her so far. Because I think that a big part of how me and Linda met was because she was interested in Siberian Huskies, and I obviously have a YouTube channel training people and giving them information about Siberian Huskies. So you can just start off by telling me where you got her.
I got her from a rescue center on Ireland.
Yeah.
Named Husky Rescue Ireland, and they work together with a Swedish rescue place named Hundar utan hem, which is dogs without homes.
So you rescued her?
I rescued her.
That's awesome.
When she was 2.5 years old. She came to Sweden in the summer of 2018.
Okay.
When she was 2.5.
Okay.
So she's born in 2015, which makes her 7.
7.
She turns 8 this year in November.
Okay.
That's how I got her.
And one of the biggest reasons people think when I film Akira that it's Kila is because Kila and Akira look a lot alike.
Yeah, they have the same colors and the same markings in the head.
Yeah.
But Akira, I think she's much smaller.
She is. They have the same attitude a little
They
bit.
have the same attitude. They have. Akira is a mix with Malamute.
Okay.
So she is a bit rounder in her face, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and she has one brown and one blue eye. And the brown eye is broken. It is, what is it? What do you say? She has an injury.
Is it an injury?
No.
It's just a condition.
She has a condition.
A condition in
Where
which eye is it? Her left eye or her right eye?
Her right eye,
Okay.
which is brown from the beginning. So her pupil
Yeah.
is not
Dilating.
dilating.
Right.
So it's always wide open, and it looks like the entire eye that's open, but it's because she has a dark eye on that eye.
Okay.
And
But her eye still works.
her eyes still work.
Yeah.
She can see, and we have had it checked, and everything is under control, and she is in no pain. She is sensitive to bright lights with that eye. That is the only thing. So that is why she looks like she is swollen on her eye. She's not, it's just that it's black.
So for everybody that was wondering, she's completely okay, because I know a lot of people asked in the comments. Some of you thought that it was Kila, and then you were wondering what happened to Hila's eye. And then also some people knew it was Akira, but they were wondering if she was okay. So that answers all of that basically. Kila and Akira are completely separate Huskies. Akira is completely healthy. She just has a condition in her eye.
Yeah, and she had it for several years now.
When I got here, one of the biggest changes, obviously, I come from Florida, so it was like going from a very hot climate to an incredibly freezing climate. And that was at first very hard to get acclimated to because I've never seen snow. So if you watch my videos, the closest me and my Huskies have got to snow is me turning on a sprinkler in my backyard when it's like 32 degrees and there's just like ice chips in the grass. And that made me excited. So to see snow actually fall from the sky and like playing it on the ground was like a dream come true. Also, I love filming Akira in the snow. It's so much fun, and I am excited to film both of my Huskies in the snow because eventually I am going to bring both Kila and Britney Spears to Sweden, and they'll have the opportunity to not only meet Akira and see Sweden for the first time, but also snow. That's very exciting. I know a lot of you know that I went on vacation to Sweden. Let me just break it down for you a little bit how it went. So I came to Sweden only intending to stay for a week. I ended up staying for 30 days, and then I went back to the United States with Linda. And we stayed in Florida for about 3 weeks, a little longer than 3 weeks. So she was able to meet Britney Spears and Kila. She spent time with them, got to know them. I took her to Disney World. We went to Harry Potter World. Basically all the really cool things you can do in Florida. We went swimming in the springs up in North Florida. Then I asked her to marry me. And that was a really big thing that happened. You can see why things have, like why I wasn't so focused on filming new episodes or training episodes. I did a lot of shorts, and I've been doing shorts pretty consistently since we've been together, but we've been so busy. And this is why I'm making this video. I wanted to explain to everybody exactly what we've been doing. I asked her to marry me on March 3rd, 2023. I got it right. And that was like the best day ever. I took her to the beach where I grew up in Jupiter, Florida, which is about 5 hours south of where I currently live. Even when we were in the United States, we weren't around Britney Spears and Kila all that much because we were traveling, meeting my family, and then likewise, when I was in Sweden, I was meeting her family. After about 3.5 weeks, we both flew back to Sweden. And that's where we are right now. There is a dog sitter watching Britney Spears and Kila again. I have been away from them for about a week and a half now, almost 2 weeks again. And I do miss them a lot. I miss them like crazy. But like I said, we're in a transition period where we're figuring out what we're gonna do and how we're going to relocate, because I do plan on moving to Sweden. I'm not gonna sell my home or anything. We're gonna have my home there for when we visit the United States. But I'm going to be bringing myself and the dogs and all of the camera equipment and all of the channel stuff over to Sweden. So once that does happen, you guys are gonna see a lot more YouTube videos. They'll be really, really fun because we'll get to go on hikes and we'll get to visit snowy places and rocky places and kind of just environments that I've never been able to share with you guys, because ever since I started the channel, I've lived in Florida, and Florida is very flat. It's very pretty, I think it's pretty, but there's not tons of different things to show when you live in Florida. So that's something I'm really, really excited about and I look forward to. So I know some of you have seen the ring on Linda's finger in the videos and you've been like, the ring, that's a ring. And the people who commented that were right. I have a ring on my finger, and in Sweden, you wear an engagement ring if you're a man. Mm-hmm. We both wear an engagement ring. That's not really how it is in the United States, but I like the idea. So we got me an engagement ring, and I feel like it's fun. It's fun. I love it. Since we've been back to Sweden, we've actually been incredibly busy planning the wedding that we're gonna have, and it's gonna be in November. And hopefully by then I will have relocated and both the Huskies will be in Sweden with us. And this basically means that we're going from a 2 Husky family to a 3 Husky family. So now we'll have an additional Husky to be filming. I'm gonna film the travel experience with Britney Spears and Kila. I'm gonna film them meeting Akira and Akira meeting my Huskies. I'll kind of go over some tips and show you exactly what I do to acclimate the dogs together, make sure that they get along and that it's a smooth transition, because this is a huge change. And if anyone owns a Husky or has a dog and they're making a change like this, maybe you're getting married to someone that lives abroad, maybe you've met someone that lives in a different state, or maybe you're just moving in, or you just met someone that lives down the street from you, but they also have a dog or another animal. It's kind of a good idea to watch someone else, how they do it, how they get their dogs acclimated together, make sure that they're friendly. And I'll definitely be filming all of that for you guys. But as for right now, it's kind of just super busy. I don't have all the time in the world to film, but I'm still making shorts like I said, and starting in April, you'll be seeing more of Britney Spears and Kila because I will be back in the States. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what day I go home because it's always up in the air, but it will be in April and you will see more training videos. We're also going to be in Chicago in July, so you can meet us, you can meet the dogs. I'm not gonna promise that all 3 Huskies will be there. It may only be 1 Husky. I don't know yet. We're still working out the details with that, but we will be at PetCon in Chicago, and I don't know the exact dates. I think it's the 24th to the 26th. Something like that. Flyer is in my community posts, and I have it also on the Instagram, so I just have to go and check and see what it is. I always forget everything, so. But that's about it. I wanted to update you guys. We're incredible. I love this girl so much. I'm super happy. If you have any questions about how we started talking or you know, anything, any details that I may have missed in this video explaining all of this, you can write it down in the comments below. Linda's pretty active with answering comments. She's much better than I am. So, and I'll try my best to answer as many comments, and so that you guys have all the answers that you're looking for. I appreciate everyone who's stuck with the channel, because I know that this has kind of been a long lull of no content, and you're probably thinking, hey, this guy used to post every single day, and all of a sudden it's just like poof, vanished. But it's just a big life change and big transition, so we really appreciate you guys sticking with us and hanging out and kind of going through this journey with us. As time goes on, like I said, you'll see more and more videos, and I'll be explaining more and more. So I think that's about it. You want to say anything else at all?
No.
No, you're good?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and hit subscribe down below if you aren't already subscribed, and so you don't miss anything, because there's going to be some crazy content coming out. And we'll see you next time with another episode of Guess What?
Whatever we make.
Peace!